You know what it is, son. Let's go. Let's do this shite. Hola, you like the serenity going into this, son?
What's up? Hey,
Let's get this going.
it's fucking cool, man. What's happening, my bro? What's happening, brother?
Dog, you know what time it is, dog. It's always glad to be back, bro. We made it another year, brother. We made it another year.
Another fucking year, 2026.
Yeah,
We
man.
here, man. We here. And salute to everybody that's watching us right now, man. Big up on yourself. We're right here with S Dogs MMA doing the damn thing. And we're gonna have ourselves a wicked show, man. So people, if you're watching live or on playback, make sure you get involved, man. Come on.
Come on, man. Y'all know what time it is, son. It's the 2025 UFC End of the Year Award Show. We got 10 fucking categories. They're going to be scrolling by at the bottom, like Best Moment of the Year, Worst Injury of the Year, Best Card of the Year, KO of the Year. It'll be scrolling by at the bottom. And then as we give our answers, if you're late to the fucking show, so we're not repeating ourselves, we're going to drop the answers like as we go. So fucking lock in with your boys. You see the 10 categories. So as we go, get y'all's fucking thoughts in the fucking chat. Shout out Leroy. Shout out Trigger D already popping through this bitch. Y'all know what time it is, man. It's 2026. I'm here with my fucking brother Ola. I was just telling him before we get into this, man, how crazy it is that last year there was like 10 of the boys on the show, man. And it's just crazy that like how everybody's been growing and doing their own thing, bro. And then how wild these festive times have been for everybody, Ola. And we're all running around crazy.
It's different, man. It's different, but shout out to everybody that's in our camp. People that we rocked with all of last year. It was a magnificent year last year. You know what I mean? Putting shows together, working with the brothers on various UFC or MMA streams, and even getting to meet some of the fighters that we wouldn't have gotten to speak to if it weren't because of you, or vice versa, or somebody that Jax knows or Olin knows, or and we were able to bring things in together. McDane, it was a beautiful year, man, and I can't wait to go again, man. You know what I mean? I'm ready to go again. I'm ready to go again. And hey, bro, before we get on, the brother that's opening up the card this year, my boy,
come on,
Modestas Bukauskas.
Come on, baby.
He's going to get into the fucking top 15 this year, man. Shout out to the boy Modestas Bukauskas, man. You know what I mean? He's going to be opening up 324 this year on the 24th of January, man. So you lot make sure you stay tuned, man. You know that's our boy.
Who's he fighting for the opening? He's the first fight of the night, huh?
No. It's not the first fight. I think it's the first fight on the main card. And he's fighting Nikita Krylov.
Oh, it's gonna be a scrap, brother. It is on the main card. You're right, son. Hey, shout out Modestas. Shout out all the fucking boys going into this. And Ola, shout out Justin Gaethje, brother. Let's get this dub, dude.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Shout out fucking Leroy. Let's get the show started. Fucking Big Trigger D. 2026 is gonna be a good year. Ola's running it straight. Man never wavers. He does it. This man's solid. The CEO. Fucking Redbeard in this thing. What the fuck's popping, Brett? S Dog's always at the energy. It's infectious. You know what it is, Leroy. Now we're not going to read too much of the comments. We'll keep y'all on the screen today because I kind of want to see who everyone's thoughts are for these award shows, son. But Ola, what a year it's been, brother. Last year we did this, dog. We had live episode. We had 20 live episodes. This is episode number 170, brother. We've come a long ways. I just want to give you your flowers before we get started. You and the boys have been a huge part of this. I would never known how to do none of this shit. Glad to have met you boys, and I'm glad to get this shit going. My bad, Pip. But yeah, dog, I'm ready to get this shit going, bro. It's been a hell of a year. I'm ready to see what 2026 brings us, Ola, and I'm ready to reminisce on 2025, my boy.
Yeah,
you ready to get this shit going?
Let's do it, brother.
Let's go, man. Hey, my bad, Pip. That's on me, brother. Let's get this shit. Ola, for the number one category of the year, I want you to take it over, brother, to start this. Who, in your opinion, dog, for 2025, who was the best male fighter in the UFC for Ola?
Best male fighter for me. I said it so many times, and I it's difficult even though he lost at the end of the year, the 2025 he had was phenomenal. It forced my hand to the point where I mean, shout out to Cross, because Cross was always putting pressure on me. I said, what does this guy got to do to get on Mount Rushmore for you? And I said, he got to defend the title one more time. And that's Merab Dvalishvili. This brother, he's just crazy. You know, injuries or not, his game. It don't matter who's standing in front of him, his game. Preparing for fights. I see this brother with a big old fucking knife trying to cut the fucking stitches off his face while he's in camp. And Dana's losing his mind about how this brother's looking after himself. And Merab is like, no, we're all right. And he goes in there and does the things that Merab does. And some of the fights that we've seen him competed in this year is been nothing short of phenomenal. And the thing that really tips it over the bar for me, like I said, it's not even the fact that he lost the last title defense to Petr Yan. Shout out to Petr Yan, but his activity, his level of activity is always ready for a fight. It's taking fights, no problem. So yeah, for me, Male Fighter 2020, 2025 is got to go to Merab.
Brother, I think that's a beautiful shout, by the way. Also, Ola, if you got a couple honorable mentions you want to throw in there, I'm here for it. I know it's hard to put it all in the one, so I'm gonna give you one of mine and another honorable mention just in case you got another one. But real quick, dog, shout out Redbeard. No more ESPN, dog. We're Paramount bound, Ola. You know what I'm saying? Leroy agrees with you.
That's a you lot problem, though. That's
brother. That's an American thing. That's an American thing. You know what I'm saying?
That's you guys' problem.
And what Leroy and Redbeard are doing there, they got Merab with you, people. Drop your fucking Male Fighter of the Year. I want to see everyone, guys. Ola, shout out your fucking light up chair, son. Jesus Christ, dog. I fucking see you. Pip has Alex and Islam and Captain Rafuko. What up, my brother? Happy New Year. Let's fucking go. I'm going to take Will's honorable mention, and I'm going to make it my fighter of the year, bro. But I'll tell you who I'm tied with, Ola, and I want to spend more time on this dude. Joshua Van, my brother.
Oh yeah.
4 fights this
100%.
year, just like Merab. I get, though, not title defenses, way different game. But if you look at who he fought, doggy, Royval, 2 weeks after he had an absolute war with, was it Taya Satora? Not Taya. I'm blanking, but had an absolute war 2 weeks before he had Royval, and then takes the title fight.
Can we talk about your main pick before your honorary? I know Van is your boy.
Sorry.
Talk about your main pick, bro. Like you had to flow with Van.
I had to. Look, I'll defend Islam a little bit here, bro. The things he's been doing this year has been fucking crazy. Beating DP. Oh, that was last year. But starting the year off, dog, beat Moicano, which wasn't not his fault. Shout out fucking Saruki and really fucking that up. And then stepping up to 170, bro. And honestly, dog, just manhandling JDM, bro. I never thought we'd see anybody do JDM like that. This dude's just all around, to me, Ola, he's just one of the best fighters that we have, dog. Like, I'm not a fucking Dagestani guy over here. I've never been a huge fan. I like them. I appreciate them. Just never been a huge fan, but at the end of the day, bro, you got to give it to Islam. Man fought 3 times this year, 2 at 155, and then goes up to 170 and beats JDM. I got to give it to him, dog. But you know I'm favoritism towards Van, bro. So I think what he did this year was crazy.
I had to really back that because I know you was going up for that.
Right, I appreciate that. Joshua Van is a good shout. Did more in a year than most do in their career. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's
100%.
You see what I'm saying? But here's the thing: why he can't be the overall over Islam, because the way he won the title, he didn't really do much. He did something. He caught the kick and pushed him over, but he didn't really.
Hey, it was his action that caused the injury.
Like, that's what I'm saying, brother.
I hate when people try to take credit away from from a fighter because the injury happened.
Yeah,
my actions forced the injury, bro.
Yeah,
and that's part of my preparations. My actions forced your injury. That's it. There's nothing else to it. You know what I'm trying to say? So
that's what I think,
man,
bro.
You can't take nothing away from Van, man. He won that fair and square in my eyes.
Yeah. Hey, Cushman's with you though. Cushman said if Arman didn't pull out and Islam won, I would have given it to him. But for me, it's Merab. So overall, I think the consensus is Merab and Islam, pretty much from what I'm seeing through the chat too.
Yeah. And that's even with Merab's loss at the end.
That's what's crazy, bro. You got to give him that respect. You got to give him that respect. And didn't get finished, bro. Went 5 rounds with Peter. Didn't win maybe one round, but still. You know what I'm saying?
And he beat Nurmagomedov on the way. Like,
finished O'Malley.
Bro, like,
and Sandhagen, bro. Sandhagen's a fucking monster. Honestly, I'm kind of with you now.
Like, when you look at what Merab did, like what Merab did is crazy.
Yeah,
absolutely. He's
insane. Insane.
I love that guy.
Like Will said, bro, he fought every 2.5 months. That's how a champion should fight. Hey, you know who else did that? 2 African American brothers, Kamaru Usman and Israel Adesanya.
Active, man.
Never forget. Never forget that shit.
5 times a year, man. You know what I mean?
Insane. Like, title fights, bro. Insane. You know what I'm saying? Ola, you ready to move on, dog, to the next category?
Yeah, man. Let's get to the next one.
All right, bro. Number 2, we got best female fighter of the year. Ola, go ahead and take this one, brother, because I feel like there's only 2 or 3 real answers to give.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'd be crazy to not give Valentina this.
That's one. My boy. That's my boy.
I love Valentina. I absolutely adore that woman. She's a special fighter,
bro.
Everything she does in the cage is for a reason. Like for every step, every throw, every feint is for a precise reason, and
it's setting something up.
I love the way she approaches the fight, and the fact the fact that she had that adversity with Grasso and came back, won her belt back, and went the way that she, But honorable mention, got to give it to Weili. I've loved Zhang Weili for
I like that. I like that.
Time. But Weili came up and dared to try, and Valentina basically just put her back in her place and said, "You know what, girl, you don't belong here. Go back to 115. Do your thing over there." But honorable mention for Weili. But yeah, it's got to be Valentina.
Bro, honorable mention. I you know what? I really fuck with that. Look at Leroy. Leroy says Dern. Oh, this fucking Aussie, bro.
Leroy just perving right there.
You know what I'm saying, dog?
You know Zhang Weili gonna go back down there and take that belt back from Dern. Like easy.
Yeah. Redbeard says Harrison just for the fact that she can cut the weight. That's a great point. Pips with you on Valentina. And shout out Fulk and Leandro. Happy New Year, my brother, and Carlsberg. You know what time it is, dog.
Yo, dog.
You know what time it is.
Salute.
Always got the Carlsberg on deck, baby. Salute, brother, my 2, Valentina is mine as well for what you just said. And my honorable mention is Kayla Harrison. That's my honorable mention just because that she did make the weight, and I think she fought twice this year. Am I tripping? I think she fought twice this year. Won both fights. Pretty dominant, to be honest, bro. You know your boy is not the greatest fan of women's MMA, so we're not going to spend too much time on this one, dog. But Valentina's the main one, bro. She's just a motherfucker. To go back and beat Grasso, dog, and this year to be in a super fight with Weili and absolutely dominate her, bro. And, dog, Valentina Shevchenko, brother, that's a woman I'll never miss fight. You know what I'm saying? She's just, bro, she's literally a fucking agent out of a movie. And she fights MMA. Like, what are you about to say?
But I was just going to say, we all know how you feel about women's MMA, though.
Come on, baby boy. Come on. At the end of the day, that's how I feel. But when Valentina Shevchenko's in there, my brother, it ain't going to go down like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she did fight twice this year. Before we move on, though, on that, Ola, because we're not going to spend too much time, who you got in that one? You got Nunes, you got Harrison on the White House card. Pico says Mackenzie Dern. Shout out Pico in this bitch.
Because I haven't seen Nunes in a minute.
It's a long time.
Activity is a real thing, dog. You know what I mean?
It's a real thing, bro.
I tell you who told us activity don't mean shit. Oroguchi.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Came back, bro.
And Kamaru Usman.
Yeah. He
don't forget,
too,
my brother.
He did too, but I'm trying my hardest to stay away from a Kamaru Usman mention tonight, bro. Because soon as I do, you know the wolves in the chat, they go jump on me and say, yeah, any chance to fucking bring Usman into the equation. So I'm doing my best to stay away from it. But I'm talking about Horiguchi here. And yes, when we're looking at activity for activity reasons, I'll probably be leaning Harrison. But if Amanda was active, I'll go Amanda all day long. I don't know what Amanda's been doing the whole time she's been gone. So it's kind of hard for me because I don't know what timing is going to be like, what anything is going to be like.
And it's a giant card, son. It's a giant card, bro.
I'm going to be going with Harrison, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Bro, I think I'm going to give it to Nunes, dog. But we could save that for the fucking White House breakdown. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I just wanted to see your thoughts were going into that with us being, like, giving her, like, an honorable mention or, like, people even bringing up that she could be the Women's Fighter of the Year. Debut of the year, Ethan Ewing. That's not a bad shout, Pip. That was a fucking banger. Kamaru Usman is the GOAT. Shut the fuck up. Fuck you, Leroy, all right? Don't get beat up by a kangaroo, motherfucker. Pico's male fighter of the year is Marab. Brother, Ola's right there with you, and I'm leaning towards that way too, people. And like I said, if you want to see who we picked for some of these, they're dropping by at the bottom. It's already put in, so we'll go through it together, people. And comeback of the year, Yuri versus Roundtree. That's not a bad call, Pip. Unfortunately, that's not a category, but that's not a fucking bad call.
I'll take that.
That's a banger, K-Cat. Ola, you ready for the number third category?
Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it.
What was Ola Injekchiku's knockout of the year? Talk to me, brother. My African-American Mohican brother. What was Ola Injekchiku's knockout of the year? And I want some energy for this one, brother. This is a dead body we're talking about. Let's go.
If we're going to talk about dead body, if we're going to talk about funeral, if we're going to talk about some graveyards, if we're going to talk about finish that actually represent this category, I'm going to go Mauricio Rufy against King Green when they put Green away, dog. Oh, my days. Right? Rufy, you got to look at that. I think that's the knockout that really put Rufy on the map. He's been doing his thing, but that knockout right there, got everybody's attention. Like, whoa, okay, this is what you're doing. This is what you're out here doing. All right, fuck with it. You know what I mean? So yeah, for me, it's gonna be Mauricio Rufy versus King Green,
especially a guy like fucking King Green. You know what I mean? A guy who doesn't get knocked the fuck out, and you hit him with a 360 fucking spinning wheel kick, bro. If that happened in a movie and they said like this was what Rufy did in the UFC fight, I'd be like, I'm changing the fucking channel. That shit's not fucking happening. But the dude's a real life street fighter, son, and the UFC just making shit happen, bro.
He had a brilliant year as well, man. You know, I think it was the last one of the fighting nerds to fall. If that makes sense. They were all folding, bro.
Because BSD did them up. BSD said that shit don't fly around here, Bubba. BSD that shit don't fly around here, brother. I hate to tell you that.
Bro, do you know the amount of people that picked Rufy? Like, we all picked, a lot of us picked Rufy.
I picked him, yeah.
A lot of us picked Rufy in you know, for our prediction show. But the way BSD just came in there and destroyed him, was like, bro, you got a lot of work to do, but you got work to do. But I still fuck with you. I still fuck with Rufy.
You know what I'm saying? So, hard year for the fighting nerds at the end of the year, though. A little rough.
Yeah.
Before I give you mine, another honorable mention I want to give out was Lerone Murphy, like Leroy said. Aaron Pico looked like he died. That spinning elbow from Lerone Murphy, bro.
It did.
Devastating, dog. Devastating. Cushman says, and Cushman, I'm so happy you brought this up because these are mine too. This is why I'm bringing this up, dog. Torn between Quilin and Rufy. Rufy KO'd a senior citizen in style, whereas Quilin colded a guy that was competitive. So that's what I was gonna tell you, Ola. I love the Rufy shout,
but you know what? Look, I'm not gonna accept that senior citizen take right there. No, bro.
That's a shot by Cushman. That's a shot.
If you see the amount of people that Jim Miller don't put away, we're not talking about senior citizen. We're just talking about the skill set. King Green just happened to be the victim in this one. Because King Green done knocked out a lot of people too. He done finished a lot of people. Right? And nobody was saying he was a senior citizen when he was doing his thing. So for me, it's not a senior citizen thing. you get in that cage. I mean, senior citizen or not, you better be ready to hold your own. You know, we saw what's his name, Glover Teixeira, win the title at senior citizen age. Right? Glover Teixeira, Glover won the title. You know what I'm trying to say? So like we can't throw that senior citizen card. You man know how I am with this ages in business that you learn cross be trying to do, but you know what I mean? Just be trying to
brother, I'm on your side.
Father time. Yeah, I'm just clapping back at Cushman. You know
okay, my bad.
Cushman. You know what I mean? Like, no. We're not gonna take that senior citizen thing. I'm giving Rufy his proper flowers without taking nothing away from him. That was a proper knockout of the year for me.
Bro, yeah. Yeah, when you really, because Bobby Green's still that motherfucker, bro.
He's still that guy.
Like everyone really just thinks about the Jalen Turner thing and the Rufy thing and Drew Dober, but Bobby Green's still a motherfucker.
Like, bro, if you're not on your P's and Q's, Bobby Green will fuck you up.
Yeah,
that's it. It's simple as if you're not prepared and you don't come with the right fucking game plan and management and all, Bobby Green will fuck you up, bro.
Bad.
Like, yo.
Ola's chair is mental. I know, Leroy. I can't stop staring at it. Ola, when did you get this fucking chair, Blood? Listen to me. As you're talking, I'm listening to you, but I'm like, this chair is captivating as fuck.
Yeah, he's doing his thing, man. He's doing his thing.
But dog, real quick before we move on. Oh, it's purple now. That motherfucker changes colors.
Yeah, you do.
Bruh. Bro. Dog, you're not even you're bougie. You're not from the hood no more, dog.
Yo, dog.
You're not from the hood no more, dog.
This thing gives me massages and shit. And we even got fucking Keith asking crazy and zesty questions about my fucking chair in the chat. I can't even tell you what Keith fucking asked, man. Fucking yow. That guy is ridiculous. You remember now, don't you, Stanley? You remember that?
Do I? Oh, blood, do I?
That brother asked that question. I was like, dog, like, what kind of question is this? No, man. You know what I mean?
I gotta get to these last two comments. Last win is Jim Miller. Let that sink in. Cushman's on Bobby Green's ass right now. And Redbeard says, Ola's chair looks like a county fair ride. I hope it has a seatbelt.
Yeah. It's got some lumbar vibrates and all this thing.
Changed, bro.
That shit massages my back, my leg, my balls, all that.
Oh, you did, brother. First of all, you've changed. You're not from the blood. You used to be from the mean streets of Nigeria. Now look at you. Blood.
Yeah. We're trying to.
Oh, this is another good shot right there by Pico. Before we move on to the best champ of the year, how about that slam from Elijah Smith? That slam from Elijah Smith was crazy. Shout out Crystal. That slam was fucked. Especially with his dad being in the former UFC and the Ultimate Fighter days. It was kind of dope, brother. But Ola, you have definitely changed on us, brother. But eventually it's gotta happen, you know?
No, hey bro, we just evolved a little bit. We didn't change.
Dog. Come on, dog.
We just evolved a little bit.
I like that. Ola, you
I'll go with the productions. Man.
You ready to evolve to this next question, son? This next category, number 4?
Let's get it, brother.
Number 4, Ola. We got the best UFC champ this year. I'm pretty sure there's only 2 or 3 that are really out there. So everyone in the chat, drop what you got. But I think me and Ola are gonna be pretty much identical on this one. Who you got, dog?
What was that? What was the
best champ of the year? The best UFC champ of the year.
Best UFC champ of the year. I'm gonna give it to Alex Pereira. Alex Pereira saved cards, bro.
I like that.
It's UFC 300. You know what I mean? Not like Alex Pereira say he's a proper company man. He's a proper company man. And you might know how I feel about Izzy, but I love Alex Pereira and what he's brought to the UFC. And both of their rivalries incredible as well. But as talking about the best champion, being available, saving cards, doing all of that, and still performing, like knocking people the fuck out.
The fuck out.
You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Alex Pereira. It's got to be Alex Pereira for me, man. Yeah.
Bro, I got Alex Pereira for another category, but I'm gonna go ahead and take your best male fighter of the year on this one, and I'm gonna give it to Merab just based on the fact that he beat Umar Nurmagomedov, who nobody wanted to fucking fight, 2 undefeateds, dominated him, bro. And then second fight of the year, they give him a rematch against Sean O'Malley, submits him. Third fight of the year, they go, here's Corey fucking Sandhagen. Nobody in bantamweight wants to fight this motherfucker. And then sadly, you lose to Peter Yan at the end of the year, but you went 5 rounds and you fought 4 times this year, and you were fighting every 2 to 3 months. And at the end of the day, you gotta
Peter Yan, everybody looking at Peter Yan like Peter Yan is some schmuck. Like Peter Yan is a former champion that lost his belt
to a dog. To a Peter's a motherfucker.
Like he lost it to Al John technically on the foul. Like it was still his fault. You can't go around fucking committing illegal moves in a fight. So you knew the rules before going in. So that was his fault. He took it like a champ. He rode the way back. And Peter Yan is a solid individual, man. And for Merab to take him on again after a very, very impressive fight, and to say, you know what, let's dance. And I'll give you a shot. Nobody wants to fight you, but I'm calling you out. Let's do this.
Yeah,
you gotta rip Merab for that, man. But the same energy goes to Alex Pereira, because Pereira, he don't care who he is. He don't care who wants to smoke. He's always with it. He's always with it. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be interesting if we get to see him and Yuri back in the cage, man. I'm looking forward to that shit, bro.
Ola, real quick, while I plug my fucking brother, I've done 170 of these shows, Ola. You think I'd already have everything ready to go, right? I don't, bro. I don't. We don't even have slides for this shit. You know what I'm saying? But hey, there's some type of charm in this. You know what I mean? It's something. But Ola, what do you think? What are your thoughts on this from Redbeard? Redbeard says Hamzat, Pico says Merab, and Redbeard also says, don't forget, Alex had broke toes.
Right. So the other 2 names I can kind of fuck with. Hamzat, not so much.
And he only fought 1 time, bro. Go ahead.
Activity. No, you hit the nail right on the head right there. It's activity for me. You know what I mean? You can't be, because I was wondering when Hamzat eventually become a champion, how often are we going to see him fight? Right? Because
once a year, if we're lucky.
If you look at the champions before him, right? The Dricoses, the Easies, right? All these guys were very, very active. You know, they were active, always in there, always, even on their way up until they got the belt. And when they got the belt, they're still active. But for Hamzat, even normal competition, we rarely see him fight more than once a year. So
if that,
right? So that's gonna be the biggest stumbling block for me going into 2026 to see what Hamzat is actually going to give the fans.
Yeah,
because you say you want to make money, you only make money by fighting, bro. Like,
that's your job. You know what I mean?
Get in the paint, bro.
That's all you do. That's why I never get that guys want to fight once or twice a year. It's like, bro, this is what you do for money. They make a legacy, like what Izzy and Kamaru did, bro. Like, they had a legendary run, and they even if they fight once a year now, it is what it is. We kind of fucking
they made their stacks, bro. Like,
you kind of deserve it. You know what I mean? But yeah, bro. Anyways, Ola, you ready to move on to number 5?
Let's get to it.
Let's go, dog. Redbeard says he dominated DDP, most strikes in a UFC match. Y'all hating on my boy. We just speaking the facts, my brother.
Yeah, I don't mind that, but can I see that again in 4 months?
No. You might see it again in 4 years, if that. Fucking get in the octagon.
That's our point. We nobody is taking away his skill set. His skill set is top level, elite,
next level shit,
elite. But I want to see that shit often, bro. You know what I mean? Like the weekend.
That's what I mean.
Often.
Yeah. Hey, I see what you did there. Hey, Ola. Hey, maybe you are still in the streets, my brother. Maybe you are still in the streets.
I'm out here, dog. I'm out here.
Come on, dog. Ola, let's get to number 5, brother. We halfway there. Who do you have for the best coach in the UFC of 2025, dog?
This one's a tough one.
This one's a very tough, weird, like
this one's a tough one, but I'm gonna go with Javier Mendez. I'm gonna go with Javier Mendez.
I like that. I like that.
I mean, everybody knows Javier Mendez. You know what I mean? Team Khabib, it runs AKA, and it looks after a lot of the boys over there in AKA. And if people don't even want to give him that much credit, just look at how his gym, his coaching, they help from Khabib as well, right? How they changed Belal's fortune to the point where Belal went to win the title in a spectacular way against Leon Edwards. So, and we saw some of the fights that that he'd been fighting before that. So salute to Olin. Olin is in the house. Big up my boy.
Hey, shout out, son.
But for me, yeah, it's a toss up between him, Javier Mendez, and what's Merab's coach? Oh.
That's who I got. I got John Wood as my coach of the year. Yes. I got John Wood, bro. Yeah, because bro, think about John Wood. Not even just from Merab, dog. Brother, name a UFC fight week or a card that's went by where we don't see John Wood on there. Like he's doing something over there at Syndicate MMA, bro. Like they're on to some shit, and he's just a dominant coach, dog. And he's slowly been inching up year by year. And I kind of feel bad for him because all those guys in Ray Longo kind of left him, like Muslim Sadikov, Merab, Aljo. All these guys.
I fuck with Ray Longo as well, though. I fuck
Ray Longo's
with Ray Longo.
A motherfucker. We've had him on the show
Ray
twice.
Longo, man.
Yeah,
I fuck with Ray Longo, man. You know what I mean? So yeah,
he's the fucking legend, bro.
There's some top coaches in the UFC, man. You know what I mean? The Henry Hoofs. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Diego Lima from Shoot the Box. Pico.
Yeah, Diego Lima. You know what I mean? Eric Nixick. You know,
Eric Nixick, motherfucker.
You know what I'm trying to say.
For us, the hobby.
We got Trevor Whitman. Like there's a lot of Eugene Behrman. There's a lot of top coaches. But Javier Mendez, he's right up there for me, bro. Right
Olin, you did join you did join perfect timing for the AKA praise. I was, as you were saying Javier Mendez, I was like, Olin right now is somewhere. If he's listening to this show, just right here.
Me and Olin, we see a lot of things I like when it comes to AKA and some of the guys over there.
Yeah.
Like,
did you know Murad? Did you know Islam broke his pinky though?
Oh yeah, Olin told me that story a million times. You know what I mean? And I'm sure we're gonna hear it a lot in 2026. Yeah, man. That story ain't going nowhere.
That story ain't going nowhere, bro. That story ain't going nowhere, dog. Before we move on to category number 6, that's a good point, Will. If Merab's the best fighter and champ of the year, you have to go John Wood. Jason Perillo, honorably mentioned. That's a good shout. Jason Perillo is a great honorable mention.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna say the same for Merab, and I pick Merab for the best male fighter of the year.
Scrolling
a lot of you guys also picked Islam. So if you're gonna go John Wood, you gotta look at Javier Mendez as well. Like, come on.
Mm-hmm. Diego Lima trained Ian Gary, Charles, Willie Cat, Ocha, Gabriel Mascaento.
Okay.
Maybe it's how you say it. But yeah, bro, he's a motherfucker out there at Shoot the Box, though. He is the guy. My dog.
What's that name? That Mosquitino. Mosquitino.
Yeah. Maybe that's how you say it, brother. Because the way I just said it, I almost said mosquito, and then I was trying to make it sound.
It does look like mosquito, though. It does
look like mosquito, doesn't it? Okay, thank you, dog.
If mosquito was a Brazilian, that's where it'd be. Right there.
Thank you, dog. Another one is Lucas Monero and Hayo. Ola, you want to get those for me?
João
Emilio. Hey, those are good shouts too. Ola, you ready for number 6, dog?
Yeah, let's do this. Let's
spice it up. Let's spice it up a little bit, bro. We're doing best of the year, best this, best that. Who's the greatest at this? Ola, this is S-Dog's MMA talk, brother. We're gonna switch it up a little bit, brother. For our number 6 category of the year, Ola, who, in your opinion, had the worst injury of the year?
Worst injury of the year. This one here fucked me up. I ain't gonna lie, and I did say to you,
it's interesting. It's interesting.
This one here fucked me up, right? And I did say this to you. This happened in UFC Paris in the Imavov fight, and I've actually had this brother on my show, Harry Hardwick. Them leg kicks absolutely destroyed him. Mm-hmm. You guys go back and look at Harry Hardwick's fight in the UFC. He came on 8 days? No, less than that. A few days notice. a few days notice. He just got a call from UFC. His eyes lit up. You know what I mean? We were talking to him online and that he didn't care as long as, you know, just fighting under the UFC promotion was all he wanted to do. And, you know, he gone up there and, yeah, it was so bad. It's the first time anybody has ever been stretchered out of the octagon. Is it stretchered? No, wheelchaired. Was it wheelchaired? Wheelchaired. It's the first time that anybody's ever been wheelchaired out of the octagon. And he was fucking dabbing up everybody on the way out. But this brother couldn't walk. It was over with. It was over with Harry Hardwick. So yeah, for me, Harry Hardwick.
Brother, I didn't lie to you. I didn't expect you to say that. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good pull right there, dog. Before I give you mine, Leroy says, is Ola's getting his marbles massage right now? He's struggling to make eye contact. And that boy got the heater on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? That boy got the works over there. Another thing, Leroy, I'm going to go ahead and get to this one because this one's mine, dog. I think that double eye poke for Tom Aspinall or, dog, that Pantoja arm break for Joshua Van. I think, to me, those two are, like, one of the worst. I'm trying to see. Hey, Lane, Happy New Year's, the boys. Shout out Lane.
Big up Lane in
Lane, what a fool have you been? I haven't seen Lane in a minute, bro.
Yeah, man. Big up Lane, man.
Happy fucking New Year's, Lane. Pico says probably Marab or Wonder Boy. Pantoja was gruesome too. Do you remember what happened to Wonder Boy? I can't remember off the top of my head, bro.
Well, yeah, Wonder Boy got injured in. No, I can't remember that one.
I can't remember that either. Redbeard says Elijah Huntley break was horrific. His leg break was horrific.
Yeah, that
was a bad one.
Yeah, that was a bad one.
That was fucking gnarly. Shout out Lane. Worst injury in terms of actual injury, Tom Aspinall, says Nominally. Yeah, bro, I think I'm going with Tom Aspinall or
What injury though? Like the doctor said he could see.
Baby boy? No, he couldn't see shit. He couldn't see shit, bro.
I just say what the doctor said, but like, I'm not a doctor. The doctor said he could see, and then he came up. And I've been going on McDane for fucking weeks on this one. I'm not letting this one slide, bro.
Go ahead. I'm into this.
Staying on this one for weeks, man. Like, there's no way this brother is telling me that the doctor said his eyes are all right. He can carry on competing. But Tom himself came back and said why he didn't want to fight no more. He could see, all right. He could see, all right. Of course he could see. He said it. I ain't going to lose that fight. Why am I going to lose that fight if somebody fouled me? I've been fouled. So for that reason, I'm done with the fight. Yeah? We'll do this another day. But that's what Tom came out and said.
I like that shit. That shit.
Yeah, man. No. Look, I'll tell you whose injury is worse. Belal's eye poke was actually tearing blood.
That is
like
pretty
blood
bad.
Tears was coming out. Like that was gruesome to watch. We Tom, man, like boy, he just kept rubbing this shit. Like I don't know, man. The doctor said he could see. You know what I mean? And then we saw what happened with Ante Delija. Salsa Boy absolutely showed how you're supposed to see with eye pokes. Who needs eyes if you got Salsa Boy fighting for you, man? You know what I'm trying to say?
Unless you're fighting Derek Lewis in about a month and you're gonna die, and that's gonna be your last day on earth. Yeah. So tell your kids you love them and put something in a savings account. And put something in a savings account. Fuck Salsa Boy. Fuck the DR. Fuck Salsa Boy and fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Fuck everything about him, son. Hey, Ola, look at me, brother. January 23rd, that motherfucker walks on the earth for his last time. You hear me? You hear me?
Are we still talking about the same thing?
Fuck Acosta. Fuck Waldo.
Are we still talking about the same thing, bro? Like,
I'm sorry. I got going right there. I'm sorry.
You just went off the cliff right there.
I'm sorry.
You put your foot down. I said, fuck it. I'm not even looking where I'm going. I'm just driving up. I'm not even looking where I'm going.
Sorry, bro.
I put the foot down and I'm fucking going up this fucking cliff. Like, God damn, slow down.
I want you to come with me, my brother.
No,
I want you to come with me, my brother. Nah, you with me, nah. You ride or die. I don't forget that.
Hey, I ride or fly, bro. Like, boy,
bro, you here. You here for it.
I be defying gravity, my dog.
Bad news or
not. Bad news or not. I'm defying gravity, my boy.
Hey, with Wonder Boy, Redbeard and Pico said he had that hole in his shin against Gabriel Bonfim. I do remember that. Remember when all his Wonder Boy shit was like split wide open?
Yeah, bro. That was a bad one still.
That was a bad one.
Yeah. Now that when you thinking about it now, yeah, that was gruesome to watch.
It was pretty fucking gnarly, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Thinking about it now, that was nasty.
It was pretty nasty. Before we move on, I think Anomaly's got something for you right here.
Tom, come on, Lane. What? Come on, Lane, man. Why are you talking about hate for Tom? I ain't got hate for Tom. I like Tom, man. You know what I mean? I like Tom. Like, come on, man. You know what I mean? Like, I like Tom, right? But it might come across like I hate Tom because I always pick against him.
It seems like that sometimes, brother.
He should fucking public apologies for
him. And he's your countryman. I don't understand it, brother. I figured y'all would be on the wave.
Yo, bro, no. We're on that wave like that, bro. Like, yo,
I thought you'd be on the wave, bro.
I see you lot pick against Americans. Lots of Americans all the time.
No, not your boy. You know your boy doesn't do it. That's crossover. That's crossover shit.
All right. I see
that's crossover shit.
Crosby picking against Americans.
Cross is a fucking hater. Send that motherfucker to 2 to 3 years Dagestan and forget his ass. You know what I'm saying?
He'd be about that too, man.
He'd love it. That little bald fraud would love some Russian.
He would fucking love it.
Yeah, shout out Western Mass in this bitch, man. What's popping, Lane? Ola, folk, and everyone up in this bitch tonight. John Silva busted Drew Dober's head wide. Was that this year? That was a brutal cut. If so, bro.
Was that this year?
I don't know if it was this year, bro. I can't remember.
That might be 24. I think that might be 24.
That was bad.
Hey, Lane, was that fight this year? No, no. We even saying this year. This year is a new year, bro.
New year, brother. New year. You right. Hey, Olaf. See you next year. It's so
stupid. That's a while away, man. That's a while away.
Yeah, blood.
Okay.
But
Olaf, next one.
I was just about to say, brother, we got some more categories. You ready, dog?
Yeah, man. Let's
and people, like I said, if you're wondering what we were saying, what we're picking here, it's scrolling by at the bottom. Every time we get the answer, your boy's filling them in, so you don't got to wonder who we picked. And let's get into this shit. You ready, my dog?
Yeah, man.
Number 7, Ola. We got the best moment in UFC this year. For you, brother, what was the best moment in the UFC of 2025? It wasn't 2024. Go ahead.
Moment of the year. I have to give it to Paul Craig retiring. Paul Craig. But even better than that, the man that made him retire, my boy Modestas Bukauskas.
Shout out.
That was a real touchable, just personally for me, you know what I mean? Because I got there's personal ties there for me, you know what I mean? Just watching that whole play out. And I was in conversation with him soon as he came out of the cage. I was on the phone to him, like, bro, that was crazy what you just did there to fucking beat that brother at his own game and get him to retire. That's a moment and a half, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man. For me, it was one of those.
So you would go with Modestas Bukauskas?
Modestas retiring, Paul Craig.
Hey, I'll tell you what, dog. That was a very bittersweet moment for your boy, right? Because we just had Modestas on the show, and you know your boy is a huge Paul Craig guy. But bro, that elbow from Modestas was.
So you was on the show when we talked to you was on the show.
Yeah, bro. And I was like, look, Modestas, just do my boy easy. Do my boy easy, bro. But Land's already go ahead and pre-fucking, what's the word? Pre-intubated it? I don't know, dog. I'm learning new vocabulary. But Chama, sweet revenge, brother. My moment is Alex Pereira coming back and beating Magomed. Not only beating him, bro, walking him down and knocking him Spock the fuck out, brother. I got to go with Ankalaev getting absolutely fucked up by Pereira, especially the build-up going into it, the shit-talking they had. Everybody saying Alex had a bunch of excuses. That's why he couldn't fight.
All the memes afterwards.
Bro, when he was fighting 6 times a year and fucking fighting with broken toes and broken everything and just saving card by card and knocking motherfuckers out just by saying one word, brother, Chama. And I'm gonna go with Alex Pereira for my moment of the year, dog. I think that shit was amazing. Pico says Uncle Laya fraud checked and Marab schooling citizen head. Cistern head. I think that's fucking Umar. And hey, Grimy, baby, what's up, Grimes? What's up, everyone? Hope having a good year, baby. Chama. Oh, hey, can I ask you this all out real quick? Euro Prohaska, enough said. Shout out Kushman. That moment from Euro Prohaska beating, was it Rakic?
Yeah.
No. It was
Kali Roundtree.
Yes.
And he played possum. He played possum in that fight as well with his right hand. Ooh. He kept that right hand. It looked like that right hand were hurting him. And then when they caught, oh my God, you know what? That's a really good shot. That's a really good shot. That's a really good shot there, man.
That's a good one. Does anybody got in the chat? Like I said, brother, this is also, I want to hear what y'all got in this bitch as well. You know what I'm saying? Happy fucking New Year to the chat, baby. 2026 is going to be fucking popping. But Ola, another thing I wanted to know, speaking of things popping, did you see Alex Pereira and Tracy Cortez, my brother?
Dog, that shit hurt my feelings, bro. But hey, shit. Hey, you not fucking Brian Ortega, man. Like, I thought to myself, like, bro, even if you wanted to do something about it, bro, you couldn't even do nothing about it.
That's the first thing I thought.
Bro, even if you wanted to do something about it, man, like, do something. Do something. Blood. He ain't doing a goddamn thing.
Hey, she just go weight classes up. Ortega, Paulo Costa, Pereira. It's just find you weight class.
She leveled up, man. You know what I mean?
Brother.
She leveled up.
Hey, that T-City only works for so long. You know what I mean? That triangle ain't gonna do too much for you, brother, when a man's a 240-pound Amazonian warrior. But
when you say it like that,
come on, dog.
I see why she, you know what I mean? She leveled up. She leveled up,
brother. But before we move on, dog, Picola says Mariano Pinto interview. That was hilarious. Bing bang bosh. And then Walter Walker with 3 heel hooks this year, Ola.
That was crazy.
That's fucking crazy.
One of those too.
That was fucking crazy.
Kennedy Nzechuku, one of those.
Nzechuku, baby. Nomley says, do you think Plinio Cruz sits beside to translate for them? That's a great question. Yeah, Lane, you didn't see the Instagram pics. They spent New Year's together. Yeah, Lane, it's kind of crazy. Welcome to the there's not a whole lot of fights going on, so we're keeping up with the Real Housewives of MMA. But Ola, 2 banger moments though. Your moment right there, Badetsis Bukowskis retiring, Paul Craig, beautiful, and then Alex Pereira coming back and getting the fucking job done against Magomed. What a moment, brother. And there's been many more, like with the chat just dropped in there, bro, that we completely forgot about. So, yeah, speaking of moments, bro, are you ready to get to the next topic?
Yeah, man, let's do it.
I'm going to switch this one up, Ola. It's going to be in the number 10 category, but I think because we're speaking of moments, I think we might as well go ahead and ride along with the moment. What was your best retirement of 2025? Who would you give the award for the best retirement of 2025 to, Ola? I know we skipped a couple and we're going right to 10, but we're riding the wave, brother.
Best retirement. This one
best retirement of 2025.
I'm looking at some of the guys that retired. Cejudo's up in there.
That's a good one.
Paul Craig, as we said.
Paul Craig.
Maybe just for recency stuff. Because not a lot of. All right, you know what? I'm gonna give it to this guy because I just wanted him to hang it up in the end. I just wanted him to just stop, and I was so happy he just decided to retire and stop fighting, and he went through a terrible loss going into his retirement. I'm gonna give it to Anthony Smith.
My brother. I think
the things that this brother went through and some of the ways he started to lose fights, it was just hard to watch. Like, I was just begging, like, please, you know what? And I couldn't be happier for him to see he had his family there, had his daughter there. You know, just be done with it, bro. Go enjoy whatever good health you got left from being in this game for so long. So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna give it to Anthony Smith. Just for that.
bro, before I get on that, and I just go ahead and glaze Anthony a little bit more than what you just did, brother. Redbeard's going with Triple C. Grimy says gotta be Dustin. Britt says Dustin, no other answer. Pecola says Cejudo, war against Talabat. That was a great war. And then Britt says Triple C retired 26 times. It doesn't count. It's also another great
point. He could be back.
It's also another. He could be back. He literally could be back for the White House. True. I forgot about Dustin. That's the answer, but I'm not sure he is finished. I feel like he could come back.
There you go.
Yeah, that would make.
I feel like Anthony Smith is really done, and that's
bro. He's done. Okay, look. Let me go ahead and tell you why, brother. We're both going with Anthony Smith. Cushman's going with Poirier. Grimes going with Dustin. Connor return fight could be fire. Yeah, imagine Dustin Connor White House. But bro,
you wouldn't say no to that.
Bro, I'm going with Anthony fucking Smith, son. Dude's an absolute fucking legend. He's the true Lionheart, my brother. Man's been in the UFC since before they had even fucking sponsorships on the shorts, dog. And just a true motherfucker of motherfuckers. Could have took the belt like the way Aljo did against Peter, against John Jones. Didn't do it. Stood on motherfucking business. Gets a lot of shit for how he fights.
Hey, bro, I give him a lot of shit for not taking it how Aljo took it, bro. I give him a lot of shit for that.
You know what I mean? And I get it. I get it. Bro, I was watching that fight. Listen to me. I was screaming, take the fucking title. I was like, fuck John Jones. Take the win. I don't give a fuck. Take the win, brother. But the fact that they retired in Kansas City, where his hometown was, I was crying, bro. I was so sad. He retired in Kansas City. They gave him the video montage. A lot of people talking shit about it. Shut the fuck up. He's a legend. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, it was super fucking sad, homie. I think he had the best retirement in my eyes, but I was gonna also give it to Dustin as well. I think him and Dustin had the top 2 retirements of this year, bro.
Yeah.
Grimy says might as well get that boxing money. That's a great point. Nominally says Dustin will come back in boxing. Could you imagine Dustin versus Nate in boxing?
I mean, look, but Dustin is still good enough to do a lot of things in combat sports, bro. Like,
1,000%.
Dustin is still fucking good enough to do a lot in this sport, my guy. So for me, I think Dustin needed a break. He needed just be involved in something else and just check out for a minute. Too. Yeah. Just reevaluate yourself. And he made a lot of money as well. You know what I'm trying to say? He's a big name. He's got some products in business in the pipeline, and he's doing his thing. But I think if Dustin wanted to come back to fight, there's no promotion that wouldn't have Dustin compete for them,
bro.
You know,
no. It's a fighter's fighter, dog.
It's just a case of what does Dustin want to do. That's it.
Another honorable mention too. I'd like to throw in there before we move on, Ola, because we got 2 more categories. Pecola says Aldo. Shout out the UFC for giving Aldo that moment in Brazil.
Oh, that's a good Aldo. One. That's
a good one.
How did that one slip me? How did that one slip me? Yeah,
bro, because the way he didn't even really fight, and the way they kind of did it was kind of like it was still cool, but like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Ola, that's your final answer, dog? You're gonna go with Anthony?
Yeah, Anthony Smith. Yeah, Anthony Smith is my final answer.
Hey, I'm glad you took that boat with your boy, man. I'm glad you took that with your boy, man. People, like I said, man, I'm putting these answers as me and Ola answer at the bottom. So if you're scrolling by trying to see what y'all's picks are like with your boys, they're scrolling by at the bottom, son. We got 2 more categories, Ola.
A lot went on in 2025, dog. A lot went on in 2025. You know what I mean? And it's only right that we come back here and reminisce with all of you that stayed with us right through 2025. You guys, you've been there every single time we go live on any one of us channels. You're always there showing love, man. I can't respect that enough, man. Manners and respect to every single one of you. 100%.
Bro, I've always thought about that, dog. Like how the fact that we've even had people watching us, to me, is always crazy. You know what I'm saying? Bro, when I started this thing, I said if we get 100 subscribers, I think we made it. You know what I'm saying? It's been crazy, dog. It's been a hell of a fucking ride, and we've had some fucking memories.
It's all love, man. It's all love, man. Always.
Dog, think about, we got 2 more categories, but think about the watch-alongs we've done, bro. We've had some wild watch-alongs, bro.
We had some epic ones, man. Some epic
ones. Brother. Masters, good to see you popping in this bitch. Masters, starting out in Carlsberg. Looks like I've missed the show, but hey, brother, we got 2 more categories, and we've already been dropping our shit. So if you want to see what we got, Carlsberg is scrolling at the bottom for Carlsberg.
Hey, we're still here, Masters.
Come on, dog. We got 2 more. You ready? Hola.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out. We're gonna end with this one. We're gonna go with this one. Then we're gonna end with this last one. We got best submission of the year, Ola, in 2025, who do you give the best submission to out of all the fights we watched last year, my brother?
You see, when someone finishes you with your own style,
go ahead.
It's crazy. What John Silver did with the ninja choke on Bryce Mitchell,
you motherfucker,
dog,
you motherfucker,
bro,
you motherfucker, Ola. You did not have to do that. That's unfucking called for. There's no that's fucked up. There's so many other submissions you could have picked, but I get it. Go ahead.
We didn't talk about this, Sterling. You can verify it to people. We didn't talk about this. We didn't liaise. We didn't. None of that. You just asked me. This is the show we're doing today. Pull up, and I'm here. I was just talking about what we saw last year. That's it. But, bro, that fucking submission from, and look, I'd go as far as to say, you know, Merab and Sanhagen as well. You know what I mean?
Merab versus O'Malley.
O'Malley, sorry. Yeah. So like when you look at some of the top submissions that's been dissed out this year. Yeah, man. I like John Silver, man. John Silver's ninja choke against Bryce Mitchell. I like that a lot,
bro. I guess I like it too, bro. You want me to give you my two, dog? I'm gonna give you my two right now,
bro. Let's even if you got honorable mentions,
mine's gonna be right here with what Masters says. My top one was Merab versus O'Malley. I think that's my top one, bro. Masters says, honestly, I think probably Merab over O'Malley on this one. It wasn't expected on O'Malley at all, and Merab had a lot of decisions before. They said Carlsberg. That said, Carlsberg on point. Silva is very valid too.
Yeah, because when you think about it, Merab finishing O'Malley like that, submission game is not O'Malley's game.
No.
Bryce Mitchell, on the other hand,
that's his
submission.
Shit.
That's his shit.
Yeah, that's his shit.
So to go and do that to him, it's wild. So
you want me to throw out one that I don't think you expect at all? This was my honorable mention. Anthony Fluffy Hernandez, Roman Dolidze. Yeah. Hey. Your boy is not a fucking casual, okay? Your boy really watches this shit. Go ahead.
You know what?
Come on.
That's
Come
dope.
on.
That's dope.
That's dope. Broke him, beat the fuck out of him, and then like a security guard bar, choked him out and just dropped him.
Bro, you know the look on Hernandez's face when he knew he had that shit synced in. It was an evil smile on his face. Evil. And that's why you knew that fucker wasn't getting out of that fucking choke.
No.
Like, it was done. It was over.
He was fucked, bro. He was so fucked. And bro, I'm saying, and the way he did it, Ola, the way no technique, just give me your fucking neck, and just dragged him. And Dolidze's tapping as he's dragging him, and then just drops him cold.
Yeah, man.
That's like John Jones versus Lyoto Machida type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Picola that was dirty. Picola says Bruno Hulk against armbar against Petrosian and Jimmy Crute. Jimmy Crute was WWE. I don't know if you remember that. The Jimmy Crute one was kind of fucking crazy.
Yeah, that was mad too.
I guess we could give submissions too to Walter Walker pulling off fucking heel hooks.
I still think Jimmy Crute ain't really been Jimmy Crute since he had that fucking nerve damage on his fucking feet, bro. Like,
from Lionheart? Lionheart?
Bro,
come on,
he ain't really been the same.
Nah, he ain't been the same.
He ain't really been the same, dog. You know, like they took a battery off his back. Like, he ain't really been the same.
Yeah. It's, hey, life changed up a little bit right there. You know what I'm saying? It'll fuck you up. Lionheart do that shit to you. Ola, you ready for the last category, my brother?
Let's hear it.
Here we go, son. We got the best card of the year in 2025. I saved this question for last, dog, because you can interpret this in a lot of different ways. It's a lot to remember for the card. People really think about the main event. They kind of forget about the prelims. They forget about what the card meant to the UFC that day, the title fights that were meant, and how much it's changed. So it's this no wrong answers right here. I just want to know, in my opinion, dog, what was the best card of the year for you?
Oh, there's so many to pick from, but if I'm gonna pick
it's
one,
a lot.
You say I like UFC 300. That was cool.
But I think that I'll be real with you, bro. That was last year.
Oh yeah, but that was the year before last.
Yeah.
26th.
Yeah.
But I'm going for UFC 317.
You and Picola, bro. You and Picola said, I don't want to interrupt you. Y'all said that at the exact same time.
Oh, we did?
You said it, and Picola's comment popped up right there. Topuria versus Charles.
UFC 317. I mean, there was so many good things that popped up in the fight. You know what I mean? And that moment of Ilya getting to be double champ as well. You know,
knocked out Charlie Olives.
The way he knocked it, the way he finished, that was so fucking
first
cold,
round. Bro. I think it was first round.
What
that
was so cold. No, that was so cold. And Pantoja was on the card as well, defended his title. We had Van walk into the cage.
Come on.
To go see him.
Come
on. Know what I mean? And we had some spectacular finishes from people like RoboCop. Our boy RoboCop.
Oh my God.
We fuck with RoboCop.
My God,
RoboCop, every time he finishes somebody, it's just painful, bro. Like he's just painful to watch. You know what I mean? T-Rex got a nice fucking finish on there as well that night.
True.
Yeah, man. There's some fantastic fucking fights or bouts on the card with some fantastic finishes. So yeah, UFC 317, I would say it's my card of the year.
I like that one, dog. Leroy's going with UFC 315. I don't remember who. Do you remember who headlined that? I can't remember that. If Leroy wants to hook us up with that.
Leroy, hook us up.
Redbeard said 317, best show of the year. Redbeard's with you as well. Redbeard also said 320 wasn't bad either. 320 was pretty good. Masters, I'm right there with you, my brother. I read over your comment waiting on this. The one where Prates and Morales for the win was the best card. So many contenders emerged that night, and the event too was really solid up until the last two fights. Lots of KOs. You know what card that was, my brother? UFC 322, JDM versus Islam. Dog.
Oh, yes,
sir. Yeah. Nominally's with you as well. I was at UFC 317 live. The RoboCop knockout was one of the
streamed live into the watch along.
Yeah,
shout out to you, Normally. Yeah, man. That was cold.
That was fucking cold, dog. I'll read this real quick from Master before I dig into 322, dog. Wow, was the best right here. Master says you guys need to mention the Baya Mascata on the submission too. Do you remember her performance was amazing, and she topped it off with that submission too. She was a promising fighter. I don't really remember this one, bro. Do you?
Baya Mascata. Yeah, I remember this. I actually remember.
You do? This. Fuck, I don't know why. I'll look it up. I'll look it up. It'll probably
I actually picked her to win as well on our prediction card. So yeah, I didn't know too much about her up until that fight.
Yeah, dog. Anomaly says
she got a lot of hype going into that.
Yeah, bro. UFC New Orleans too with Dustin. That was a pretty banger card too. Bro, I'm going with UFC 322, dog, because the Islam JDM fight. We saw a super fight with Valentino Weili. Sean Brady Morales was insane. Prates knocked Leon Edwards cold the fuck out. Benoit Saint Denis beat the shit out of Benny. Bo Nickel got a brutal knockout against Fajeda. RoboCop got another dub there against Kopylov. Blanchfield got a win against Cortez, and it was just
so many finishes, bro. So many.
Yeah, it was a lot of finishes, bro.
Yeah, man. So many finishes. I love cards like that.
Yeah, dog. Cushman says yes. Baya is a great grappler now in MMA. Yeah, bro. I need to look into this. That's on me. It's just so much fights, bro. There's so much to keep up with sometimes. It's kind of hard, bro. It's kind of
hard. And as you know, people, we don't just fuck with UFC. We fuck with other promotions as well.
Come on, dog.
In and around the place. We try and keep an eye on what our boys are doing over there in South Africa. Shout out to those guys that compete in the EFC.
EFC, baby.
EFC, man. Shout out to those guys. You know what I mean?
Tony Balello, Adrian Sanchez.
And if we're gonna put some of the baddest finishes this year
in
2025, I've got to throw in my brother Adrian, the son of Thunder, Sanchez.
Man, I wish I had
any of the categories that you want to put in there, bro. Like this brother was knocking people the fuck out for joke. All of 2025. Bro. It was mad. So shout out to the brother Adrian Sanchez.
Hey, Cushman says I watch EFC too. Cushman watches all combat, bro.
That's what's up.
Bro, yeah. Cushman's a savage. This fool is always tuned in to fucking. This man be watching the regional fight promotion of Montana on a Tuesday. And I'm like, what the fuck?
That's good. That's good.
Hola.
I don't got that much time in the day, but
no,
that's good, man.
I can't, bro. It's too much. I can barely keep up with one, boxing, PFL, UFC, Ryzen. Like, it's just like, fuck, man.
And you still gotta follow your NFL if you love your NFL like
power
that.
Power slap
if you love it like that. You know what I'm trying to say. So soccer if you love it like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, hey, there's so many to get into.
Ola, I know you got to get going, dog. I know you told me you're not in an hour, and I big appreciate you, bro. Before you get out of here, Ola, I was gonna throw this one in there, but now that Master says it, I really want to see what you think, especially just because it's last second, and I know you got to get going, bro. But here's an interesting one we never mentioned: Carlsberg and Sterling. Which referee was the best and most consistent this year? You know I'm gonna go with Mark Goddard. I just want to see what you think. I know it's last second. We didn't even talk about that, but.
Look, Goddard kind of took over from Herb. Herb is kind of dropped down a tier or two for me.
I think so too.
But because obviously Herb was at the top for a long time. But Goddard, I'd say Goddard as well, and not just because it's English.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Over here,
and your boy kind of had him on the show, so
you had him on the show, and
you know what I mean?
even away from all of that, it does a stellar job in the cage.
Yeah,
considering some of the things that those guys have to do. But if I have to pick an honorable mention, I personally like Mike Beltran. I fuck with Beltran.
Oh, but we rarely see Beltran anymore.
Yeah, because he's been ill. He was having some health issues.
I didn't know.
So that's why we've seen it. But as far as officiating in the cage, Beltran is one of my favorite guys to work in the cage as a referee. So yeah.
Herzog's always good too. Good shot by Anomaly, and Rich Mitchell did some amazing jobs. Didn't see him as much, but when he was there, he did fantastic. Yeah. They don't get a lot of love when they do good, and they get a lot of hate when they do bad, brother. Big Dan did not have a great year this year. Big Dan Murgliata, not the greatest year.
Yeah, who was the ref that fucking stopped the finish the fight?
Big Dan
after the bell had gone, like
Dan Murgliata.
Oh my days! Come on, dog.
Yeah, bro. This is another good point here about Anomaly. Herzog does some weird shit, but always stay consistent. That's a good point. Redbeard says Herzog too.
I mean, if you're consistent with your bullshit, then people will fuck with you. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
At least you're consistently bullshit.
Come on. Hey, at the end of the day, all I ask for is consistency.
That's it.
Ola, what you got going on, dude? You gotta get up out of here.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you know what it is. You know what I mean? I got some movements to take care of this evening.
That man's got some movement.
I got some movements to take care of this evening, man. So yeah. But salute to everybody that's been locked in with us, man. This show was fucking cool, man. You know what I mean? And
it's always a good time, bro.
This is a good start for 2026. You know what I mean? And what we got in store, what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna do a lot more of what we've been going, what we had going on. The prediction show is a good staple of ours, and we're gonna mix it well with the boys. And maybe you're gonna see one or two new faces coming to the competition as well. So stay tuned for that. Leroy is gonna tweak one or two of the rules to make it even more competitive, and he's working on those right now. So yeah, stay tuned, people. Salute to every single one of you. Big love. I love you lot, and yeah, man. We'll go again 2026, man. I'm ready.
Yeah, dog. We're gonna have a good year, bro.
I'm charged up, man.
We're gonna have a good year, bro. This was a banger show, dog. This was a banger show. Hey, we knocked it out. End of the year, son. Last year, brother, around this time when we did this award show, we had 20 live episodes. Today, brother, this is the 170 live episode.
That's crazy. That's
it's crazy, dog.
That's how much work you put down, man.
Dog, I've done 150 episodes since we last time we did an award show.
Congrats to you, brother.
It's insane, bro. We've been what a journey it's been with the boys, huh? What a wild 100%. Journey it's been, bro.
Hey, I wouldn't want to do with a different group of people. Like, these guys are so fucking wicked. Like, everybody gets each other's fucking craziness as well. Each other's sense of humor, and what everybody brings to the table is different from the next man. And yeah, man, it works so well, man. It works so well, and I'd like to see it continue in 2026.
Hey, we're gonna pop off, man. Shout out everybody for helping the boys out this year too, bro. Without y'all hitting the like button, son, and popping through with the comments and just saying what's up, this shit does not happen, brother. Half the time, I'm surprised we even get 1 or 2 people in this bitch. You know what I mean? But bro, what a year.
Master said, "What did Santa bring me?" This is my chair right here. That's my chair. You know what I mean?
Dog, I'm telling you, you done changed on us, dog. You went from being in the streets, from like you went from being in the streets to now you sleep with satin sheets, brother. You've changed on us, dog.
Hey, man, bro.
You've changed on us.
I'm still working, bro. Still working.
I love it, though. We gotta evolve.
Still working.
We gotta evolve, bro.
Yeah, man.
Come on, dog. Hola. I appreciate you, man. What a year, man. So much, glad we have met the boys in the last year and a half, 2 years. Dude, can't wait to see what we do this year, man. I'm excited, bro.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, bro.
It's gonna be awesome.
Hey, man. Everyone, thank y'all for fucking everything. We appreciate y'all so fucking much. We out of here. Hola, you're the fucking man. Thank you for hopping on this bitch. Appreciate everybody dropping in their picks as well. And y'all know what it is, man. Have a great night and a great life. Make 2026 your fucking bitch. We out of here, man.
Stand your fucking base, people.
Stand your fucking base.
Stand your fucking base.
We out, man. Deuces.
Salute.